Clinic nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Go! Move it, 19! Go!
Hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
On the six.
Well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense. Because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be able to win that team because your offense is score more than that. That's what you're doing.
And the Jags get to him as time goes. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans now facing third and long following the sack. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
They're going to take them down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Got it.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, first and 10 at their own 18.
Play right, play right. Let's go.
ETN to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Ready, break.
Best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hey, Delta. Ready, ready.
Second and 12, Lawrence. That's his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackle to the ball. You got the first tackle. Luckily enough, they're more
ETN. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Jaguars at 4-8 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, it comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind is winning. So they come in feeling good, and get the home crowd. That ain't going to be tough to beat in this one.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. They're able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Keeps moving.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots.
Hey, orbit! Go! Hey, I'm stepping!
They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
They're not trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups.
61, back, right.
Going to the air on the opening drive.
Ready,
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Lazard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last series, 4 little disappointing first time. Now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still active. He throws a nice pass for a first down.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's brought down just shy of 40.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On 1st down, Willis. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I'm ready.
Bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel fighting another? Is it something they can build on?
They found some crack in that offensive line, and they're going to get to good use.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Ready,
Touchdown
ready!
marker at the 31. It's third down.
77.
Fighting his way down to about the 35.
Ready, ready! 79. Go!
Now Willis on fourth down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Titans. Chicken throw. 35 yards. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Take it.
Throwing down Lawrence on first down. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. These two teams all tied after one.
Come on, set.
Second down and 7.
Hey, Echo. Hit.
Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come back on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, team 6. Team General West. Hey, Alpha. Fire.
Here's Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Go now.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Hey,
It didn't
exit.
exist.
Ready, ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense defense set to begin to drive. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy of what happened the last time out when they started their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team,
Come on.
you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments for them to the last drive.
Come back, team. Come back, team.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
The red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds?
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something different.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question. So what caused the
Okay,
incompletion?
break.
Get back in the game. Let's go.
Willis from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Josh Allen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's never one. Field goal, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to the last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with
On the ready.
side edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
5. 5. Hit.
Going on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. And continues to Kirk over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route.
On the set.
At varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so important for those DBs, aren't you?
Protein Bill. Hey, you.
Play action. Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coach.
Here we go.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
5.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now
On
are
the
talking
double.
about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here we go, here we go.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remaining in the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum.
On the jump.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Willis. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he brings it. Fumble return for Jacksonville score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He's singing in the shower postgame. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to move.
I don't think they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Willis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try to run it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st down, Willis. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone.
Ready, set.
Put yourself in position to make plays,
Cowboy
just
80.
like that one we saw there.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Okay, ready. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't draw many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's getting.
There we go,
That's a pass he should have caught.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Willis and Davis with it left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Ready?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
The red zone now. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so they'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late.
Ready?
Incompletions.
18, Pioneer.
Keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready?
Back to the air again with Willis. Oh, he rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown. His defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields the swift kick right around the 30. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. From his end zone, he comes in. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Got it.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field in the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went into the tunnel
We
and
go.
they come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like
Second down, ETN once more. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this
Pilot,
offense
64,
and this
sweet.
margin, too.
Hit it.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And
Ready,
these
break.
guys have been taking advantage so far.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go, go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he's able to get in there and make a great play.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour.
Ready?
Scrimmage the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action with Lawrence. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Lazard with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
On the set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive. First touchdown, second half score.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
65, 65. Hurry, hurry.
1st and 10, Willis. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
Ready up.
They should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little
Ready,
frustrated.
ready.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to
Rambo
him.
80.
And they're running the inside handoff. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A
Six,
long
six,
drive
bullet
last time
high.
out for this offense, Charles, if you remember this.
Six,
In the shadow of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job
Come on,
moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
Hey, hey, Willis.
Because offensively, we know they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll air this one out for Kirk. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a good point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save
Come on,
as
come
much
on.
time so they can get 2 more
18
possessions.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set, Temple, set. Let's
And now
go.
the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go.
2nd and 10, forthcoming here. Third
Cougar
quarter
19.
action for Jacksonville. Hands it off out of the gun.
That's it.
As they're coming over. And they get him down there before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Go.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need
Mustang
to
19.
in order to get back into this game.
Good thing that a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon.
Let's go
This
now.
defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an
X3,
interception. And
218,
handed the ball
top.
to their offense. And what's
Fine.
is a team that just threw that interception. They've got to be careful not developing a sense of urgency.
Pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Jeffrey Simmons forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they were only trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play derailed this drive.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
And they get off the field.
Go. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Ready, ready?
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to run it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set up.
Titans offense set to
70
begin the
Timberwolves.
drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the field.
Ready?
The turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting
Hold it ready.
turnovers. And in this one, after we
Happy
saw the
Lions.
first turnover, we worried that things would slow down. They certainly did, especially in this game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's a good
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the move, and he couldn't even get going away from the football.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got
Here we go,
Jack! And forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Willis. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Willis will look to throw on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go!
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, there's a comfortable 4th-quarter lead. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
That's still a 3-score. He will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That's Foley Fatukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. It might not be for him, but the offensive line coach have plenty to say about this game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Ready?
To the air on first down, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
to the total number that they finished.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready.
They'll need
Back
5
to
on
60,
this
back
play
to
to move
60.
the sticks. Willis looks to pass it here. And the throw here, that's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. And all they want to do is see it through to the end. They can let their guard down on that last completion.
And all will be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They were still calling throughout. The interception in the end zone.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. Finding space at the 40. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards.
When they've needed play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Lawrence on first down. That one will be incomplete. He caught. Not stay in bounds for the long connection.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Again is Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him. He usually has focused on that one in.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This one certainly has not been according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Okay, break. Cowboy 80. Go.
Take this ahead for right around 3
Here we
yards.
go.
Than that. Second down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Second down throw coming by Willis. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Viking 18. Ready.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Willis looking to throw on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability
On the jump.
to pass the ball from the other.
79 Broncos.
Scrimmage the 31 as they line up.
Hustle, hustle.
Again to throw. Willis on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it. 3rd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he's going to have another
Here we go.
first down as the tackles made
60
at the
Bison,
Jaguars'
60 Bison.
13-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Got it.
There's
Ready.
some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Drop 60. Drop 60. Drop 60.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ready, set.
After the incomplete pass here now is
Bronco
2nd
lead.
and 10.
Ready, ready.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Flush to his right. and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached very well to not show he's on the problem. You know, they're always talking no matter what.
Pass to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the defense. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready, ready.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Come on, set.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Recon, 152 fire. Right.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there. The legs still. This has been a tough game. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Willis to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Come on,
So
come on.
after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Ready?
There's Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Let's go.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to pick up the Titans' first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. and probably not the last one they're going to see in this game as long as they hold this lead.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's always an interception that was going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.